the book lamp project and looking at and the book genome project, trying to understand how we can categorize and suggest books in a similar way that we do with Pandora and music. And I was talking to my boyfriend who's in comparative literature, and he was interested in this as well, and he questioned the idea that there's certain subjective uh, criteria in a book, like metaphor and symbolism, that you need a subjective mind to really add meaning to it, and that it has so much relating to context and everything that there's no total quantitative way to really understand it. And so he was actually kind of interested in if he would get involved with this, like what sort of tools he could bring to help categorize these books. And I was interested in understanding a little more deeply how exactly the machine learning is involved in it. If exactly how do they break up the different categories of understanding a story, and get a little deeper understanding of this. I was able to answer part of my questions, and I'm still not sure exactly how they're using the machine learning, but some of the things, just going back to look at, is so in their data points for each book, there's 32,162 genomic measurements for any one book. So all these sort of characteristics that they need to record, and with that those measurements are spread around three larger umbrellas of language, story, and character. So and then within those separate categories, it becomes more diversified. So, for example, in language, you'll see things like pacing, perspective, description, density, motion, and dialogue. Well, in story, it's very diverse, and so it says they have 2,000 individual thematic ingredients. So there's a lot of different things to consider in terms of the themes in a story. And so started to answer my question, and then I also found this visualization that's from news.cnet.com, looking at the way that you can understand different categories in pacing, density, action, description, and dialogue. And so here you just check pacing, and it will show you on a scale of 1 to 9, and these are compared to other books. So if it's at a 2, it means that its pacing is faster than 2 other books, than 20% of the other books, and slower than 80% of the other books. So it sort of places it within a context of all the other different books. And so here, this is J.G. Ballard, The Burning World. So hopefully gives you a little more of an insight into how the book lamp and the book genome project actually work, and I hope to find even more about how the machine learning and computer intelligence works in it. Thanks.